So pure attachment will unite us even at the expense of moral and religious duties. Do you see? What did Krishna say in Bhagavad-Gita in the 18th chapter? Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender to me. See? So isn't our preaching that? That's why people say, where's the etiquette? Why aren't you giving respect and honor to the demigods? Well, I say, hey man, I'm into all out pure Krishna consciousness. It says, don't worship the demigods, and you're worshiping the demigods. Those who are looking like demigods by their actions. They're not fulfilled with ecstatic devotion. Don't worship them, man. Worship only pure devotees who are filled with the spirit of unalloyed devotion. Abandon that variety, the etiquette even. If you're preaching, otherwise you don't see it here. See? You don't broadcast the real pastimes. I have to, if I'm going to be broadcasting love of God and teaching about it, I have to abandon all varieties of religion and teach the straight out truth. Abandon the etiquettes. Oh, what, I'm supposed to give respect to the Ramachandra Puris types who go against their guru, change the guru's books and all that. I say, fuck you! See? That's what you need, a piss on your sacrifice, like Lord Shiva did. Did he follow the etiquette? He abandoned all variety of religion and preached the truth. Daksha, you envious rascals, your sacrifices are fit to be pissed on. You Putanas, your bhakti is poison. See? Otherwise, how can Krishna consciousness be preached with all that jungle growth around it? How could it? What was Prabhupada doing with Mayavadi? No, it's here. Why should he give etiquette? Oh, it's so wonderful. No, Mayavadi, not it, man. Cut. Now we're cutting inside the Sampradaya because all that crap is inside here. See, moral, religious duties and dharma. Destiny will sometimes bring us together and sometimes separate us. That's why it's often hard to understand who devotees are, because people are attached to moral, religious duties in the mode of goodness. But this is transcendental. Krishna, Yudhisthira was held accountable because he told the truth, even though Krishna said to lie. Krishna said, my orders, you lie. He wouldn't do it. Oh, you won't follow my order? See, he said, no, I want to follow dharma and all of that. He got punished for that. Krishna said, lie. It's like some people say, I have to go to work because, this. But I really want to be there. Oh yeah? Why don't you call in sick? Oh, well, that would be a lie. Lie. Stay here, listen to Hare Krishna. I can't do that because that's not right. It's dharma and all that stuff. So you see how people can do that. You're too attached to dharma, but not the order of guru. Because the guru will see something beyond dharma. The things that are actually the transcendental principles is what I teach. That's why these sannyasis and teachers and gurus and all that, the best they can do are rules, regulations, and some kind of moral codes. Maybe even teach you you're having trouble controlling your mind. Oh, try this new age technique. Or it's self-development I learned from this person who has no devotion and nothing, because they're following that path and I can't follow pure Krishna consciousness to control the mind. I teach, hey man, why don't you come here, just keep listening, and Krishna will control your mind. You don't need no new age technique or this or that. But no, I have to do the technique. Okay, well go there. That's where your faith is. And it never works very well. I used to meditate. But that is so archaic. This meditation, I never in meditation went into ecstasy, but this meditation, I'm ecstatic most of the time, just meditating on the name, coming close to Krishna, just hearing his name and just blissing out. This is why people, they sit in meditation, you see what they're doing. They look like this. Well, in my meditation, I'm jumping around in ecstasy. See, that's the result, a higher result than just this Buddhist, look at the Buddhist face. Kind of a peaceful thing. And people think that's the ultimate. No, the ultimate is like, like Lord Chaitanya showed, the ultimate meditation is ecstatic devotion, man. They don't even know that, doing the Buddha meditation. See? And these, in our line there, the Vaidhi Bhaktas don't even know that this is where it's all going, man. It's not into just going in rituals and dharmas and material, goodness stuff, and let's do a program for raising money for the cows and put a few bucks in our pocket. That's what I did in Krishna. They were doing that. They were saying, let's do this, and the people were putting their money in their pocket. Isn't that what these sannyasis do? I go to Mayapur, they're building a billion-dollar temple, man, and I see all these little brahmacharis, never had money in their life. They're riding all the same color. What do they call those things? Enfields. Brand new, spanking new brahmachari. Oh, and building houses, apartment buildings with a lot of houses, brahmacharis. They never had a dime in their life. Just, keep dumping money here. We'll take That's what they're doing. See? So you see, that is not pure Krishna consciousness. See? But what are you going to do if you don't have it? You got to get life from something. You got to get it from having a nice big building, right? A nice Enfield to ride around, because that's a ras, man. You got to get some taste. See? But unfortunately, people, there's no place for, there are a lot of sincere devotees, but they want Krishna, but that's all that's being offered. You just can go to those places, man. Yeah? And then you become like that, just really, or you leave. Met one lady who says, I went to ISKCON for a while. It was, but it's just beginner, so now I'm in, and there's no place for her to go, except here, But she probably got so caught up in the world she can't even understand these things. People, I tell you, man, it's a challenge. Literally, you're fishing. We're fishing, fishermen of men, trying to fish them so they'll listen for a while and come out of their comas. Okay? Otherwise, they're in a coma, and then they come here sometimes one time, they turn it on, they see something, and then they go out and associate with all these hypocrites and liars in the world and everything. This is the illusion. Right? We're doing good. We get quite a few people, because coming more and more, at least, people coming somewhat regularly, some really regularly. And so we're just all getting more clear about everything, how it works.